Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Little Shipmates Play and Praise. How are you today? It's a bit warmer and sunnier outside today. I hope you've been enjoying that. And if we look on my Christmas star, I don't know if you can see, but it says 10 days till Christmas. It's not long, is it? This is our last Play and Praise before Christmas. We'll be back in the new year in 2021. So saying lots of prayers for how that's going to go for us all. You can join us on Sunday. Sunday, our church service, we're not having an early shipmate service. Early shipmate service. We're having our Nativity service this week, which will be at 10:30 on the St Simon's YouTube channel. All morning I've been watching little clips and videos of children as angels and kings and shepherds telling our Christmas story. So that will be going on Sunday morning if you'd like to join us for that. Then on Christmas Eve, some exciting news. We're going to have a nativity trail and Christingle in the church. It's going to be open all afternoon, so you can come anytime between 2 and 5. You can come along. You can stay with your family bubble, and you'll move with your bubble through the church, around lots of different bits of the Christmas story. You'll know all about them because they've been in our box, haven't they? But you can come and see, and we'll also give you a bag with all the things you need to make a Christingle, so you can come along and find out more. And I might be able to see you instead of looking at a screen. So if you're free on Christmas Eve between 2 and 5, and you'd like to come to our Nativity Trail and Christingle, you are very welcome. Socially distanced, grown-ups wearing masks, all the sensible safety precautions, and I hope to see you there. But enough of me talking. I sound like an advert, don't I? We're here to play and praise. So I hope you've played. If we were at church, we'd have sat down, we'd had some fellowship and a snack and a drink, and we'd be ready to sit on the mat, to look and to listen and see what's in the box. Shall we get started? Here's the box and here's the lid. I wonder whatever inside it is hid. Open it up and what will it be? It's a Christmas cracker. I need someone to pull it with. Do you think I can pull it with myself? Might make a big bang. Your hands on the ears, just in case. I don't think it will be a very big bang, but sometimes they do go pop, don't they? Ready? Pull. It's quite hard. Pull. Pull. Pop. What's inside? Open it up. Open it up. Open it up. Is there anything inside? Oh, well, that's very handy. I've got a tape measure for measuring how big things are. Oh, a really, really long tape measure. That's a nice thing to win. Is there anything else in here? Oh. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. That might be one for the grown-ups. And I've got a purple crown. Shall I put it on? In our story today, we're going to be talking about some wise men who are sometimes called kings, and they might have worn crowns. Does it suit me? It's my favourite colour. Oh, I do like a Christmas cracker. So let's put my tape measure and the Christmas cracker bits. I'm not going to put them back in the box. I'll put the tape measure in the box and we'll put them down here, out of the way. We'll have a look and see what's next. Here's the box and here's the lid. I wonder whatever inside it is hid. Open it up and what will it be? It's time for a song. And this is the last time we're going to sing our song about the stable and the manger and Mary, who had a baby Jesus. Mary had a baby. What did she name him? She named him Jesus. Where was he born? He was born in a stable. Where did she lay him? She laid him in a manger. The story about when Jesus was born. Let's see if you can join in with me doing some of the singing and some of the signs and lots of clapping your hands. Nearly here. Do you know, if you've never been, we do just as much waiting around for music when we do it in the flesh. It always takes a little while to get it going. Here's the music. Oh, and there's the dogs barking in the background. And that's Luna joining in. You ready? Mary had a baby.
Mary had a baby.
Yes, Lord.
Mary had a baby.
Yes, my Lord.
Mary had a baby.
Yes, Lord.
The people keep a coming and the train don't come.
What did she name him? Yes, Lord.
What did she name him?
Yes, my Lord.
What did she name him?
Yes, Lord.
The people keep a coming and the train don't come. Named him Jesus.
Oh, I think it's that one.
Lord. Named him Jesus.
Yes, my Lord.
Named him Jesus.
Yes, Lord.
The people keep a coming and the train don't come.
Now we get to where was he born?
Where was he born? Yes,
Yes, Lord.
Lord. Where was he born?
Yes, my Lord.
Where was he born?
Yes, Lord.
The people keep a coming and the train don't come. Born in a stable.
Yes, Lord.
Born in a stable.
Yes, my Lord.
Born in a stable.
Yes, Lord.
The people keep a coming and the train don't come. Where did she lay him?
Yes, Lord.
Where did she lay him?
Yes, my Lord.
Where did she lay him?
Yes, Lord.
The people keep a coming and the train don't come. Laid him in a manger.
Yes, Lord.
Laid him in a manger.
Yes, my Lord.
Laid him in a manger.
Yes, Lord.
The people keep a coming and the train don't come. Mary had a baby.
Yes, Lord.
Mary had a baby.
Yes, my Lord.
Mary had a baby.
Yes, Lord.
The people keep it coming. The people keep it coming. The people keep it coming and the train don't come. Shh.
Okay, I'm going to put the stable and Mary and Jesus in the manger up there. But I'm going to put the song bag back in the box. Here's the box and here's the lid. I wonder whatever inside it is hid. Open it up and what will it be? Bubbles. Are you ready for some bubbles? Beautiful round bubbles. I wonder how many colours you'll see in them. Are you ready? Shall I blow? Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, not many bubbles today. Let's try that again. Oh, I lost 2 bubbles. Pop, pop, pop. Let's put the bubbles back in the box. Here's the box and here's the lid. I wonder whatever inside it is hid. Open it up and what will it be? It's time for our story. There's lots of bits of our story today. We started talking, didn't we, about Mary and how the angel came and told her she was going to have a baby. And then the angel told Joseph that Mary was going to have a baby. And that baby grew in Mary's tummy. And then they had to go on a journey, that long, long journey, all the way to Bethlehem, so that they could be counted and pay their taxes. Let's put them up here, because when they got to Bethlehem, there was no room for them to stay. There were no hotels, there were no guest houses, there were no rooms at all. So they had to stay in the stable. And when Mary's baby was born, baby Jesus, there was no bed, there was no cot, there was no pram. So he lay in the manger where the animals' food was. Last week, we heard about the shepherds. The shepherds were out watching their sheep. Oh, I think these two have lost their sheep. Oh, here we are. There's a sheep. They were watching their sheep on the hillside when they saw the angel too. The angel told them about the baby Jesus, and they hurried down to Bethlehem to see for themselves the baby that was born to be King of Kings. I think they might have taken him a sheep. Look, there's a shepherd on my star too, and he's bought some sheep for the baby Jesus. Now, the star is the next bit of the story. A beautiful, shining star. Well, you can't see it on the top of my stable. Let's move it very carefully. A beautiful, shining star, shining above where baby Jesus lay, bigger than any other star. People could see the star from far, far away. Far, far away, in far-off lands, some wise men, we sometimes call them kings, saw the star shining in the sky. Wow, we've never seen a star that big before. What does it mean? They talked to each other. They looked up in their books and they decided that it was a special star. And it meant that a king had been born, a really special king. So these wise men, they decided to load up their camels and go on a trek to find him. Now we tell this story at the same time as the shepherds, but really they had a long, long journey. They had to journey not just for days, not just for weeks, not even for months. We think it might have taken them even longer than that to get all the way from their faraway lands to Bethlehem, where baby Jesus was born. They travelled and they travelled, and on their camels they took gifts. And when they got at last to Bethlehem, these kings, these wise men, bowed down before Jesus, and they brought him amazing gifts. I bring gold. I bring frankincense. I bring myrrh. All expensive things, spices and gold, presents for a baby king. Because when baby Jesus grew up, he wasn't a king who wore a crown and sat on a throne. He was a king of all people, of all the world. And he is still looking out for us. We're his people and he's our king. That's why we pray and we worship him. And the kings, the wise men, knew back then how important Jesus was. They saw the star and the star showed them how important it was. Here they are. There's 2 kings here. The Bible doesn't tell us how many kings. We know there were 3 gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. But we don't know how many wise men. It might have been 1, 2, 3. Might have been lots. But we know they travelled a long, long way just to see baby Jesus. And that's all of our Christmas nativity story. And I've got lots to put back in the bag today, haven't I? Shall we start with the camels? And an angel. And 1, 2, 3 wise men. Some shepherds. And their sheep. And the donkey. And Mary. And Joseph. And the baby Jesus sleeping in the manger. And I'll put the bag back in the box. Here's the box and here's the lid. I wonder whatever inside it is hid. Open it up and what will it be? It's my paper flick, paper flick, paper flick, paper flick, paper flick, back in the box. Here's the box and here's the lid. I wonder whatever inside it is hid. Open it up and what will it be? Oh, it's time to relax and pray. If you've got a scarf at home, you could wave it and waft it, or you might want to cuddle up. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. The scarves are making me sneeze. You might want to to cuddle up and have a snuggle, listen to the music and listen to my prayer. And if you agree with my prayer, you can join in and say, Amen. Do you agree with my prayer, Luna? I think she does. Hasn't heard it yet, has she? Okay, here comes the music.
I love you. More than words can say. It's true that I love you. Fill me with your love. Fill me with your peace. Fill me, Lord, with you. I need you. More than words can say. It's true.
Lord God, we thank you that you came down to earth to be with us and teach us and share your love with us. As we share your love at Christmas and we share love with our families, we pray, Lord, that you will keep us all safe. And help us to remember, Lord, the reason that we are celebrating. How you came from heaven to earth as a tiny, helpless baby. And think about the gifts you were given by rich wise men and poor shepherds. And please help us to share your love too. And have a safe and happy Christmas. Amen.
I so love you.
And that's the end of Relax and Pray. And that's the end of Play and Praise for today. Luna was joining in with the prayers. Did you hear her? When you last saw her, she was a little puppy, but she's getting quite big now, and she's sometimes getting quite noisy. In fact, if you watch our Shipmates Nativity on Sunday morning, you might see Luna. You might see Luna, the sheepdog, on the hillside with the shepherds, waiting to hear the news about the baby Jesus. And if you have a look, you can see how big she's got and how good she's got. But for now, hopefully I may see you Christmas Eve. Message me if you want any more details. There'll be details coming up on the Facebook page very soon. If I don't see you, have a really happy Christmas. Take care, everybody. God bless. And I'll see you in the new year. Bye.